Hello, World Wide Web. Welcome back to the Hanging with Web show right here on HWWS WebTV. I'm GW Pomichter. Now hit subscribe. Go on over there, just take the mouse and point it and click the little bell. Come back over and over again every single weekday. We've got an artist, author, filmmaker, musician, content creator, creative minds of all kinds right here on the Hanging with Web show. We want you not to miss it, so get notified whenever we've got a new episode. We are here at Central Florida Comic-Con, and we're hanging out right now with our good friends, the Ravens Flock. That's right, we've got Jose Casabona. How you doing, my man?
I'm doing great, man. Hey, man, it's never a dull moment with you.
Never, man. We have got Juan Arauz. How you doing, man?
Right.
Good to see you. And, of course, up there, hiding in the back,
way up high.
We're waiting for the sexy voice. Here is Angel Mendez, my man. How you doing, brother?
I'm happy to oversee you again, Mr. G. How have you been, man?
Oversee.
Look, he's looking over.
He's overseeing us overseas. No,
like that statue of Jesus over Brazil. I'm just witnessing the beautiful things, man.
There you go. I'm telling you. So, guys, it's been a little while.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
We did a live broadcast together not long ago with the Phantasm Orlando.
Yep.
That's right. That was over in October, man.
That's right. We did a live broadcast in the fall. What are you guys into now?
Well, first of all, I know
trouble.
Well, we're trying to stay out of trouble.
If the officer
Again.
asks for anything,
Trying.
we were not here. It's all
You
good.
were
okay?
not
You
here.
never saw
Thank
us,
you.
and
Thank
neither
you.
did you, unless you
Excellent.
subscribed to us already.
Yeah.
That's right. There's a link down below. Click it, hit subscribe, then run away.
Yes,
But
go ahead.
yeah, I know we're
No
a little bit
witness.
late, but hey, you know what? Happy New Year. It's 2020. I'm glad it's here.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Roaring 20s.
Right?
That's right, baby.
Oh, man. But no,
Wow.
things have been going pretty good. I'm happy.
Hey, that's an old guy joke.
No, it's okay. No,
You gotta stick with it, you
I'm
know.
tr-
You gotta
I'm
stay
trying-
in my lane.
See, I'm like, there's another internet joke on there that's been modified to being the roaring 20s.
The
shout
what?
out-
The
roar,
roaring.
as in RAWR,
And
roaring.
What
And that's
what is roaring?
That's a shout out to the Hot Topic Scene Kids, where there's this joke that goes around the internet where they would actually say "rar." That is dinosaur speak for "I love you," and
Is
of
that
course
a thing? Guys, if you're on the internet right now watching this, please write in the comments down below. Is that a thing?
that is totally a thing.
That is a thing.
that's
I
gotta
can
be.
send you the link if you don't believe me.
There you go.
Don't feel too bad about it, G.
Do I want him to send me the link? Put the comment down below.
Say yes.
Don't feel too bad, G.
Yeah.
Unlike
Okay.
you, they don't have
All right.
20/20 vision, so you gotta give them a
Ah,
break.
okay.
You know?
Oh,
we're
look at
busting
that.
Be a little
I'm-
merciful with the young ones.
I'm
They don't
usually
know
the
as much
first
as
one
you
to
do.
bust
You
out
know
the
how it is?
puns,
Oh
man.
my lord.
Good
Okay,
goodness.
so
All right, so.
what do we got going, guys?
All right, so no, so far it's only been a couple of weeks, but I'm really excited. I'm really excited because we're changing things up a little bit here for the Ravens Flock. We're changing up a little bit of our game plan, how we do things. I've noticed that in the past couple of years, we don't put out as much content, and I feel kind of ashamed of that we don't put out as much material like on a weekly basis, and I want to correct that. So starting around March, around springtime coming around, we're going to be changing up the Ravens Flock. It's going to be live streams every weekend, every week, every Saturday night. We're going to be bringing
Nice.
up a whole bunch of nerd topics, and we'll be engaging with all of you.
That's right, folks. Starting in March, starting in the springtime, we're going to be going to a weekly live stream. That's Saturday nights at 7
Are
p.m.
you going to live stream this from what platform?
We're going to be live streaming this on
YouTube,
youtube.com/the Ravens Flock, our main channel. We want people to come and we want people to engage us. We're
Okay.
actually splitting this up into a nice 1 hour or maybe hour and a half long weekly program. We'll discuss nerd news. We'll discuss the issues that you want us to talk about. And, of course, we want to open up the discussion to
And
the viewers.
Angel, for 20 minutes, Angel will just say things that you send him in the comments.
Yes.
You tell him what to say, and he will just say it.
He'll do
my
it. We don't
goodness.
care.
We work by commission, so just
That's right.
post what you
Send
want me
your
to type, and
comments
we'll take
in,
care of
that's
it.
right. The little monetized comments in the live broadcast. Just bang it there. Tell Angel what you want him to say, and go.
There
See,
we
that's an unpleasant part because this is the internet we're talking about. I can say whatever they pay me to say, but the second they tell me to say something risky, we're going to get demonetized in like a second.
Joke's on
Yeah.
you. Angel, we're actually already sort of demonetized because we're not that big of a YouTube
And banned in
channel.
Germany.
But we're
at
looking
that.
to change that. We are looking to change
Guys,
that. In fact,
got to check out the Ravens Flock. They do some amazing coverage of conventions and geek life everywhere. The Ravens Flock family has grown, and we've been watching you guys grow. And even though you haven't done as much content as you'd like, you really have grown. since that first time that we talked to Jose.
Yep.
That was what, MegaCon 3 years ago.
MegaCon Tampa Bay 2017, man.
2017.
Yep.
It's a
So
long
3
time.
years ago, guys. It's 2020. We want to push these guys over the top. So make sure you guys get out there and subscribe to the Ravens Flock on YouTube. Check out their Facebook and other social media platforms so you can really get involved in that.
Yeah, what's led to this decision, like to change it up to live streams, is that some time ago, myself and Juan, we actually did our very first live stream edition of the Black Files,
Yeah,
and we were covering a very important topic.
Of our podcast. We discussed the controversies of a very infamous YouTuber who is currently under investigation by the FBI, and we had been discussing his story, and the reaction we got from that was astronomical. And that's just from discussing one topic long form. Imagine if we can actually go on weekly and we can talk a little more about what matters to the geek community, what the folks out here in Central Florida Comic-Con care about, what the folks on the internet care about. And we want to bring that, and we wanted to bring this discussion to you. We want to make and continue to go on making your voice our mission. And with that in mind, like we mentioned earlier, since we're demonetized, we're not making any money off of this. We would like to invite all of our viewers and all of your viewers as well to check us out. We had recently opened up a new shop on teespring.com.
That's right, we're selling T-shirts. We have our own shop on
Ladies and
teespring.com.
gentlemen, if you are a creative artist, a content creator on the internet today, just from the cheap seats from one old guy to all of you, all right, you have to be prepared to diversify your revenue streams.
Inevitably.
Merchandising is a big part of that.
Exactly.
We do our merchandising through a fantastic company, Mommy and G Creations.
Mommy
that
and
is
G?
my daughter and my granddaughter, my beautiful baby granddaughter.
nice.
That's amazing.
Baby G, and they are putting out. They do our merchandise, and they are fantastic.
good.
And you have merchandising and advertising, and you have to have multiple revenue streams.
Absolutely.
If you wait around for the internet gods to send you a check,
You're going
you
to be
will be
waiting
a long, long
You're,
time.
yeah, you're waiting. You're wasting your time.
And I give everybody an example. Now this, you can check if you're a YouTuber, check these stats on your thing. It takes about 100,000 views to generate about $100.
It doesn't help that
And-
recently YouTube has been cranking down with their policies to
And
make
so it is,
particularly
and that's
difficult
not,
to get
that is
done.
not a complaint, guys. That is, you know what? That is what YouTube can give to these content creators in the mass numbers that we exist.
Yeah,
Indeed.
We're
And
just
we don't
talking
ask.
facts,
We're not.
talking numbers.
That's right. We're not asking for any handouts or anything like that. And not even a hand up. We work for it, right, guys?
For real.
Right,
That's
absolutely.
it. And this is. And content creators are working hard. You guys seen the studio, guys. You guys have been building up and doing a lot of great things.
Oh, wait
Yeah,
till you
and-
see how we have everything set up.
Oh yeah,
We're
no.
going to love it.
There's going to be a lot of changes to our merchandise website over the next couple of weeks. You're going to see a lot more T-shirts, a lot more different options to choose
That's
from.
fantastic, guys. Check that out. We're gonna again drop links down below. We're gonna make sure the guys give us some links.
Absolutely.
Latest adventures. We're only 2 weeks into 2020.
All right, we had
So what's on the schedule? Boom, boom, boom. Where are you gonna be? Where can people find you?
Oh man, we are going to be covering some new ground. There's some new conventions that we're going to be visiting.
FL Polycon.
FL Polycon, which is in the first weekend of April. It's over at the Florida Polytechnic University here in Lakeland.
And we're also returning to Omni Fandom Expo. They're always excellent hosts to us, and we love them. So we're coming back to Omni,
Awesome.
of course. Let's see, what else are we going? Where else are we headed? We're headed to AFO.
Anime Festival
right.
Orlando. They've moved their date over to
Do
April.
we want to tell them about our big trip if we manage it? We should.
We should keep that
Let's
one a
not give
surprise
that-
to avoid
I'm
spoilers.
sorry, GW.
Sorry.
That's a close
That's
guarded
a
secret.
big trip.
A big trip.
You guys do
We'll
the
tell you
math.
this.
Sorry.
Only one of the guests over here of Central Florida Comic Con knows about our big trip, and that's how we're keeping it.
That's
More
The
right.
rest of y'all are going to
You
have
guys
to
don't
tune
get
in
to
and
know.
find
Go on
out.
over to the Raisin Flock, hit subscribe, because when it's solid and it's cement, you guys want to hear it first, okay?
It'll be very
Absolutely.
rigid and immovable.
Of course. Okay.
Because it'll be solid.
Exactly.
Rock
See what I'm-
solid.
Rock solid.
That's how I work.
It'll be a plan, not a dream
Or a mission statement.
or a mission statement. or look, these things are flexible. These guys are not. All right, guys. I'm going to go down the line individually here and see. We've known each other now about 3 years, guys.
Yep. Right.
And we've watched you guys grow. You're doing fantastic things. You're making the circuit, okay? I'm going to ask each one of you a different question.
Okay.
Because I don't want you to answer the same question 3 times. That's kind of foolish.
No, of course.
And I don't even know what I'm going to ask him yet because I want the answer to be so sexy. So I don't know what I'm going to answer. I don't know what I'm going to ask him yet. I'm going to start over here. Jose,
Yes.
from those early days to now, the biggest challenge as a content creator online, what has been the biggest challenge that you faced?
The biggest challenge? That's actually a very good question. You know, I've been doing this since 2013, and we've been holding down the fort for a couple of years now, and we've been addressing topics per every episode, every year. I think the hardest one of our hardest challenges that we have is, you know, getting some sort of interaction, not so much as interaction from like different opinions, because we do interview people at conventions, but I mean, you know, interactions on social media, get people engaged. And I think with this new format, along with a dedicated team of awesome team members here in the Ravens flock, I think that we can accomplish this.
Fantastic. Okay, so now we're going to come over here. We're going to look at Juan and say, Juan.
Oh, all eyes on Juan.
All right, so I asked Jose the biggest challenge that you guys faced.
Right.
I want to ask you, you had some good early successes. You had some challenges.
Mm-hmm.
What's the seminal moment, man? What is the moment that you just said, man, we're meant to do this? This is the best day ever. What's that day for you?
I believe for me specifically, it was when we were first being able to get interviews with guests at the conventions. It started off really small, and we just started reaching out to them directly because we're figuring, okay, the convention doesn't like know who we are. They think we're just a couple of like dorks on cameras, but actually getting to.
By the way, dorks on cameras rock. Because that's
Yes,
us.
we do.
Yes,
Yes, we do.
100%.
But like getting that recognition, we got to speak with like voice actors like Richard Epcar, Trina Nishimura. We got to speak with Yaya Han, although we hadn't been able to get a chance to interview her. Like the most legendary cosplay out there. And just getting that
Check
recognition
out
from.
full interview with Yaya Han right here
No,
on HWWS
oh,
WebTV.
Oh, you've got it.
Oh God, yes.
Oh, excellent.
I
Good
mean,
for you.
I didn't. I want to say I got him, but I didn't. I have an unfair advantage. I am cosplaying Michael's entourage.
See, well, there you go.
Fancy.
Then.
Of course.
Cosplay Michael got Yaya Han. I got to sit in the chair while that happened.
One day
right,
we'll
all
actually
right,
get to
all
actually
right.
speak with her.
That's
You know,
Okay,
at
so-
some capacity, we all enjoyed the company of Yaya Han.
Yeah, of
So-
course.
right.
And she's like a lovely lady, but like getting that recognition from not just the guests, but also the conventions actually asking us to come out to them. Actually asking us, hey, are you guys going to come cover this convention? We'd like to see you there.
Building a peer group.
And that is
Yes.
what really gets us.
I
That's
have
for
one
me.
more question. But
Yeah.
She's waving the card at me, guys. You
Okay.
guys know what that means, right?
We gotta.
Yeah, but I still have one more question to ask. I got one more question to ask.
All right.
All right. I have biggest challenges from Jose, biggest rewards from Juan, biggest plans.
Biggest plan.
What's coming up, man? Other than the unnamed
secret
trip.
big plan, we can't tell.
Of course,
Other
of
than
course.
that,
we can't
No
tell that.
spoilers allowed.
No spoilers allowed. But what is the thing that you are most looking forward to in 2020 for the Ravens flock?
For this year, the biggest plan is, ironically enough, fairly simple. The biggest plan is just to get bigger, more well-known, and more recognized. It's easy to forget, but this whole thing started with this fellow over here, sitting on his room, holding a skateboard, talking about wrestling. And little by little, we have grown. And our plan so far is to keep growing, keep getting bigger, keep getting more well-known, because we're not doing this just for ourselves. We're doing this so we can bring some recognition to other people, to the artists that toil day and night to bring beautiful fan fiction and art to the people, to the voice actors that break their throats in the back of a recording booth, to the suit actors that sweat for hours covered in balls, metaphorical balls, to get the job
motion
done.
capture.
Our job as the Ravens flock has been to always bring a message to show the parts of the fandom that people don't see very often. And the more we do, the bigger we get, the more recognized we are, the more we can bring and the more we can do. We have gone from being able to interview random cosplayers to hopefully getting interviews with people who work in the actual heavy industry. We have gone from a simple fellow in a bed with a skateboard to sitting on a fancy chair talking with Mr. GW in front of a camera. Those are being massive, powerful strides we have
huge.
dug.
That's huge.
It's kind of a
To
big
us,
deal.
that has been
kind
a
of a big
massive,
deal.
powerful step. And our biggest goal is to simply keep on going, keep on climbing, and keep on getting bigger. Because if our voice is heard, we can help other voices be heard.
And that being said, guys, the best way to prove why we do what we do all over YouTube, guys, We have to thank our partners and our friends at Famous Faces and Funnies, our great friend Josh Bauer at J Bauer Art for all the art on the set this weekend, including the one that Angel's knocked down 3 or 4 times already. Space
Sorry
Coast
about that.
Comics and Space Coast Comic-Con. Hearts Helping Others of Central Florida. That is families helping other families right here in Central Florida. Brevard Film and Talent for helping make us better filmmakers and bring you better content. Thank you to the wonderful Kimberly Pomichter and Baby G at Mommy and G Creations for all of our merchandising needs. NSC Live TV, they've been sharing live auctions from these comic shops and everything all over the nation, all through social media. Thank you guys for all you do. Entertainment Inc. and Ink Fusion Magazine for letting Harry come and hang out on the set.
What's happening, Harry?
Yeah, man.
Thanks,
Harry
Harry.
came and hanging out on the set today.
Oh, man.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you to the Ravens flock for coming and hanging out with us again,
Thank you for
guys.
having us.
Thank
Hey,
you
man.
so much.
Hey, GW,
Guys, remember, log on, tune in, and see who we're
Watch out.
hanging with
Don't let him hang out.
next. All right.
Thanks, brother.
Fantastic, guys. Woo.
Arigato
Thank you
gozaimasu.
so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you so much for your time, guys. You guys are always welcome on